Brazilian Blowout. Until a few months ago, I'd never heard of it, and maybe you haven't either. So what is it? Who gets it? What's the benefit? Here to tell us from Studio 123 at iSalon, Becky Gray and Allison Lechtenberger, both certified in Brazilian Blowout.
Yes.
It's good to see you, and we'll get to why that certification is important in a minute. First, this question, what is it? What's the point of it?
Well, Brazilian Blowout makes your hair better. It's your hair, just a better version of it. If you have curly hair, it defrizzes it. It makes it shiny. It's yours. You can do whatever you want with it. Curl it, like mine. Allison had hers done. She has very, very curly hair.
Very curly hair.
And, you know, it just relaxes it, make it soft, and there you go.
So we see your hair now. It's still curly.
Yes.
Is it just not as curly? Does it take some of the frizz out for you?
Yes, it just, in the Brazilian, it's not a permanent relaxer or straightener. It's just a smoothing treatment. Where Becky's had it done, I've had it done. Becky has straighter hair than mine. She could wear it straight. It lays very, very nice and smooth and soft. Where my hair, when it's curly naturally, is up almost to my shoulders and very coarse.
Wow.
And this is my hair dry, and it just lays nice, and I still have my curls. So it's nice because anyone really can do it.
All right, so when you see something firsthand, sometimes it's easier to understand it, and that's what we thought about the Brazilian Blowout. So I went on Monday with one of your style partners, Alicia, and had my first Brazilian Blowout. So we'll visit with you here in just a second, but first, take a look at this.
Hi, my name's Alicia Clark. I work at iSalon Studios, and today we're going to do the Brazilian Blowout on Mary. All right, Miss Mary. I'm going to get this around you.
Make me pretty.
I'm going to start out by shampooing you, Mary. It can take 1 to shampoos when I do this. It's just, I'm looking for a squeaky clean feeling. It's an anti-residue shampoo, so this is just going to thoroughly clean Mary's hair today. The back-breaking part is the shampooing, but the arm building is the blow dry.
You can't look worse as a woman than when your hair is
in the shampoo bowl. I know. Not a good enough squeak for me.
But she says it's not squeaky enough yet. Listen to my hair. Can you hear that?
Oh, yeah.
That's nuts.
What's going to happen next is this is where I'm going to apply the blowout solution to Mary's hair. And I'm going to do it kind of like we give women highlights with a bowl and brush. And I'm going to paint it on her hair, starting with little sections at a time. This is 100% natural. It is formaldehyde-free. The Brazilian Blowout is a smoothing, defrizzing treatment that you can do to your hair. What it does is it takes the frizz out of people's hair, great for the humidity right now. So actually it helps dry hair, it helps chemically treated hair. If you're in the humidity, if you're in the rain, it helps smooth it down so you don't puff out. Okay, but now I'm done with the applying process. What I'm going to do now is the blow dry. It's a lot of sitting with a blow dryer coming up to your ear.
My mom used to make me sleep in sponge rollers as a kid, so I think I can handle anything she's got.
Sometimes it gets a little like steamy.
So do you dry it in sections just like you applied the serum?
Sure do. When I do the blow dry part, that's what molds your hair into how smooth it's going to be. And then I flat iron it in, and that's what actually sets it into your hair. We are on the very last stage of the Brazilian Blowout. This is where we rinse everything out and then put a conditioning mask on.
Looking good again.
What I just use is the deep conditioning mask, and what that's going to do is put an extra boost of moisture into her hair. It smells really good, and after that we'll rinse it out and be done.
I'm excited.
This is the last process, which is probably the easiest for you. I'm going to grab a mirror for you, Mary, and you can take a look at the back.
It looks great.
It's great.
I'm just so proud of my hair. I've never been proud of my hair before. Yay!
Well, that's it. You're smoothed out, and we're all done.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Don't you think it looks good after seeing me with my hair like this? All right, so we had a lot of fun, and the results were amazing. I thought there's no way it can do for me what everybody says, but my hair has never been better. You know, it's just never been better. So let's talk about who it's right for. Curly, ethnic, straight, thick. Walk me through who benefits most from a Brazilian Blowout.
Basically anyone, especially women. I would say the people that find the most benefit are the women that have that almost very coarse, very it's not curly, it's not straight. They spend an hour flat ironing it. They get the absolute best benefit. But the beauty of it is anyone can do it. Us girls, we have never been so impressed with a product or a service as hairstylists, and all three of us, been doing hair over 10 years.
Right.
So we are very, very impressed with the Brazilian Blowout.
And you went to be certified. You cannot just say, yes, I do Brazilian blowouts. You have to go through a set of training, understand what you're doing and how the process works.
Yeah. And we actually, us girls, we went to LA.
We did. We went to the Argyle Salon and trained in West Hollywood. Hands-on experience, which I think sets us apart from the crowd. Also, you know, the one thing that we like about the fact that we went out there is that we train with the people that actually formulated the product. You know, so they're the ones that made this stuff.
Yeah, and we've got some of the products in front of us. And so you saw Alicia working some different serums into my hair, and that's what these are, and they are natural, formaldehyde-free.
Yes.
They smell great. You're not putting something on your hair that's like helping it by damaging it in a way. It's just a really simple, natural product, but it's this process that's really key. And you said with your hair you can retain some of the curl. If you want to lose a little bit more of it, they can kind of modify it to what result you're looking for.
Absolutely.
One of the questions I had, and maybe you can't tell, but I've got a little bit of color enhancement with my blonde. But it's good for colored hair, right? It's okay if you have this
wonderful
done.
for colored hair. Absolutely. One thing that we do recommend is that you get your hair colored before you get your Brazilian. If you do wait and have your Brazilian done first, we recommend you wait 10 days before coloring.
Well, I am sold. I love the results. And right now you can get $50 off your first Brazilian blowout with the ladies when you mention the morning blend. Substantial savings, but the time savings on the back end of this, when you're not straightening your hair in the morning, a lot of busy moms say that is the key for them. So where do you find Studio 123 at iSalon? They are at 109th and West Dodge. So on the north side of Dodge there, kind of if you're taking that road around toward Old Mill, you'll see their salon right there as part of that strip at 109th. And they are also on Facebook, which I'm going to log on and share my results and let people know. Not as much of my hair is falling out, which is one of the things I said, great if the texture improves, but it's staying attached to my head.
Yes.
Another benefit.
Yes.
Can we take one more look, guys? I'm sorry, at the phone number, just so people at home, if they want to call in and ask the ladies a few questions. It's 934-2121, and again on Facebook. Nice to see you both. Thank you.
Thank you, Mary.
I'm glad you enjoy your Brazilian blowout.
Yes.
Thrilled.
Good.
I wouldn't say it if I didn't mean it.
Good.
Wonderful.
All right, Shout Weekly is here a little bit later in the show, and next, a salute to veterans. Don't move.